Okay, Tuesday the 16th of May. We have a bit of a different kind of session today, or not attacking the strength and conditioning as we do quite traditionally. So we're starting with these 5 sets of 9 deadlifts, 6 hang power cleans, and 3 sandbag to shoulder. You're going to rest 3 to 1 and do 5 sets of that. And you have loading guidelines, but basically this is very heavy. So if we take the elite version, the guideline is 160 kilos for guys on the deadlifts, and then 100 kilos for the hang cleans, and then a 90 kilo sandbag. So a really heavy series of different pulling movements. So you're trying to move it through it quite fast, still trying to keep good technique as you move through this. So don't think of it as an absolute sprint, but you are trying to move through that in ideally unbroken deadlifts, unbroken hang power cleans, even though they will be really challenging, and then as quick as you can on the sandbags. I don't expect those to be touch and go and unbroken, but trying to get through 3 reps of the sandbag clean in maybe 20 seconds. 3 to 1 rest means that if you ideally have a group of people that you train with, you can be in a group of 3 or 4 people and kind of just take turns to rotate through that. But I said, like on the notes, the more rest the better. So if you take more rest to allow you to go heavier or apply more quality, then that's absolutely fine. Don't think that less rest is better in this kind of thing. And then of course there's scaling of the weights, or the intermediate version is to go alternating EMOM. That's if you really struggle with sandbag cleans and you don't have a light enough weight to be able to scale them down to do it the same way that the RX and Elite, then I would say that you go to the EMOM, so you get a little bit more rest in between each movement and allow you to go heavier in each movement with getting that small break between each one. After that, I would suggest taking, if you can, about 15 minutes of rest, because this will be very, very taxing on your whole body. Even though it's not a huge volume of reps, it's going to be very draining. So try and take 15-20 minutes rest if possible, if you can fit that into your session. And then you're going to do this long conditioning piece. Again, we don't often get a chance to do these longer pieces, but I was talking with Henrik about what we needed to do with the Compete program, and he thinks that we should be getting in these longer conditioning pieces at least once a week. Rather than always having it in the engine session, and therefore a lot of people often miss out on that. So you're going to see these popping up a little bit more consistently. So we have the 50 GHDs, 100 calorie row, 200 double unders, 40 GHDs, 80 calorie row, 160 doubles, 30 GHDs, 60 calorie row, and 120 doubles. So it's a 25-minute time cap. A lot of people will need that full time cap, or maybe you'll be able to finish just underneath. But that is about just consistent work rate for a really long period of time. And again, something that we don't often get into our main sessions. So that's going to be quite fun to be able to play around with that a little bit more. And then just finishing, if you have the time, with a little bit extra upper body accessory work.